We're here to serve.
Farewell.
Go ahead, please. I'm retired from adventuring, but you might try the old mine they call Rickety Mine out east along the Blue Road. Another possibility in that direction might be Kemen. It's an old Alien ruin. You might also look at Quickwater Cave to the north. I cleared it out, but I haven't been there in years. It might have new tenants. Be seeing you.
Yeah, I'm Bazir Grogars. I got protection from the Orem gang, so don't mess with me, or they'll fillet you real good. Take care. Yeah, I'm Bazir Grog... Goodbye.
What do you want? Take care. What can I do for you? Good day.
Get lost, or I'll pull your arm off.
Yeah, you're who? And why do I care exactly? Yeah, I don't need you, so go away, huh? I'm asking real nice because my mom brought me up right. Farewell.
You don't listen, you stupid crot. I'm wasting my breath. Then go ahead, stand there, talk all you want. You're a fly. Go ahead and buzz. Look, a fly. Buzz, buzz. Hey, look, everybody. I'm talking to a fly. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Get lost, or I'll pull your... Get lost.
Yes. Be seeing you.
Go ahead, please. Farewell.
Mariana and Sharia, hostess of Cheydinhal Bridge Inn. We provide beds and food to persons of quality in the Cheydinhal community. The Count, Andel Indaris, is a Lalu Parvenu, but his steward Naspia Cosma does her best to coach him on the finer points of imperial etiquette. Our most celebrated citizen is Raith Lathandis, the famous painter. Speak to his wife, and she might let you take a peek into his studio. Poor Tivola. I hear she's burning Cheydinhal inside out, looking for her husband Raith. I hope nothing bad has happened to him. Raith Lathandis is one of the greatest painters in all Cyrodiil. Sadly, he's gone missing. His wife Tivola is beside herself with grief. Farewell.
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you. I don't know you, and I don't care to know you.
I'm Trayvon, the Red Guard, Mages Guild evoker. Surprised? Yes, you don't see many Red Guards in the Mages Guild. We don't much like spellcasters in Hammerfell. Wizards steal souls and tamper with minds. If you use magic, you're weak or wicked. My family didn't approve of my vocation, so I had to come to Cyrodiil for my education. I admit, I still have strong prejudices against necromancy, summoning, and illusion. Profaning the remains or souls of the dead is just wrong, and I'm uneasy about tampering with others' minds and trafficking with Deidre. My progress through the ranks here will be slow. My prejudices against certain types of magic limit my chances for advancement. Deidre cults aren't necessarily evil, of course. In nearby Morrowind, for example, they worship Deidre in the temple. The Azura Shrine north of town, up Lake Arius Way, for instance. I know a dark elf there. Nothing evil about him. If you're looking for the most powerful spells, you'll want to speak to Barisian at the Arcane University. If you're allowed in, that is. The Mages Guild runs more or less like it always did, but we lost quite a few members when the practice of You'll have to get one from Falcar if you can. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? Pay attention and you can learn a lot. You too.
I'm Ditsan, magician, Mages Guild, that is. It's all right. The guild here, that is. That's what you meant, right? It's fine. I'm doing fine here. Our hall doesn't offer much in the way of training. I can teach some basic alteration skills, but that's about it. I'm afraid you'll have to speak to Falcar about that. Archmage Traven is the first to take such a hard stance on I can show you some new... Goodbye.
I like what I see.
They charged me 5 gold for littering.
Safe travel.
Take care. Hi there.
Have you noticed a change in the welcome?
I hope I can help. I'm very fond of Cheydinhal. It's where I met my love, Eilenwy. Our lives are quite long, and choosing the right partner is very important. Ever since Ulrich Leland took over the captain of the guard post, this city's gone downhill. It's getting almost scary to walk the streets. The guards have imposed new, ridiculously heavy fines for every infraction under the sun. They almost seem to make up laws just for charging fines. If you can't pay the fine, they can take your property away or toss you in the castle dungeons. Nothing we can do about it, really. If you're interested, go talk to Lavana Nadarin. She seems the most outspoken against Ulrich and his new fines. Trayvon has the best shield spell outside of the Arcane University. If you can cast it, it's definitely worth adding to your selection. You'll need to see... Sounds like the Skingrad branch of the guild can't even keep track of its members. How appalling. You too.
No, really?
Sure.
The Anvil Guild has made quite a name for itself under Carahil.
Good day. Well, to be honest, I don't think we have much of a team in the Cheydinhal Guild Hall. We lack leadership, and individually, we aren't very skilled. Only mages who have gotten recommendations from all the local guild halls can enter the Arcane University. It's a good policy, I think. That's Falcar's responsibility. He takes it very seriously.
You too.
Farewell.
I'm Ilanwi. I'm only a conjurer, but Orentur is a full magician. Isn't he wonderful? Perhaps it seems silly, but our love is the most important thing in all creation. Orentur and I spend all our time together in the High Elf way. Orentur doesn't like to brag, but no one can match the reflect spells he can cast. He might teach you one if you're skilled enough. That would be Falcar's response. Some say that Traven is misusing the power of the Archmage's position to further his personal agendas. You too.
How are you?
Fantastic.
What is it, associate? Don't tell me you're here for a recommendation. Without recommendations from the local guild halls, you'll never see the inside of it. I dare say that's one of the few things Traven has done right. By all means, travel to the Imperial City and get stopped at the gates. You should get used to that sort of rejection. I am the chapter head of the Cheydinhal Mages Guild. It is quite an honor, but they had no choice, since I'm the only semi-competent one here. The guild is still powerful in Cyrodiil, but poor decisions in the recent past have weakened it, perhaps killed it. We shall see. The Mages Guild has made more than a few enemies since necromancy was banned. Don't waste my time if you're not ready for this. Are you prepared to do what is necessary to gain a recommendation from me? Very well. We shall see how prepared you actually are. There was a particular ring of burden I was testing some time ago. Another stupid associate somehow got his hands on it and managed to misplace it. If I didn't know better, I'd say he purposely tossed it down the well behind the guild hall. Why he would do such a thing is beyond me. You will retrieve this ring for me. Should you manage to do so, I shall consider sending a recommendation to the university. The well is locked, so you'll need the key. Dietzen should have a copy of it. Now get moving. It's not a normal ring, you see. You may find it slightly difficult to carry. Don't say I didn't warn you. I believe I explained your task very clearly. Find the ring, which is somewhere down in the well behind the guild hall. Bring it to me. Do you understand? Or do I need to use even smaller words? Good day.
Well met. It sounds like there are an awful lot of problems at the Bruma Guild Hall. Jean does a poor job of running that place. Falcar always has been pretty harsh, even when it comes to basic lessons. He seems to have gotten worse lately, though. I think he even scared away the last associate who came here for training. What was his name again? I can't remember. Dietzen would know, though. Farewell.
It's my pleasure. Please. I heard that one of the Skingrad mages was assaulted, but I don't know the details. It sure sounds like Falcar has it in for you. What a bizarre thing to ask you to do. Farewell.
A pleasure to speak with you. Sounds like the Skingrad branch of the guild can't even... Falcar gives out the strangest assignments sometimes. It's as if he doesn't really care about them. Be seeing you.
Good day. Archmage Traven is the first to take such a hard stance on necromancy. It upset more than a few people. We can talk, so long as Falcar is out of earshot. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he's trying to get you killed. He gave poor Vidkun the same task, and we never saw him again. I'm reasonably sure there's a connection, but I can't prove it. Do be careful. I'd hate to lose another useful associate. Here's the key, and something extra. I don't know if it will be of use to you, but from what I've heard of Falcar's ring, it may come in handy. And if you find out anything about what happened to Vidkun, let me know, will you? He was an associate, just like yourself. Perhaps not the brightest, but very eager. He was given his assignment from Falcar and disappeared. It's like he dropped out of existence. No one knows what happened, and Falcar won't say a word about it. Just perform the task you've been given. We'll talk more once you're done. Knowledge is the key to... Be careful, associate.
It's my pleasure. Perhaps it seems... There may be some changes. I can't say for sure. You should talk to Dietzen. You too.
I'm Magician Orentor of the Mages Guild. I think perhaps you should speak to Dietzen. Take care.
I'm afraid some things have happened while you've been gone, associate. It may affect your recommendation. He's dead? Oh, I knew it. I just knew something like this had happened. Falkar must have known, and yet he said nothing. How could he allow this to happen? Thank you for letting me know. I'm sorry that you had to be a part of all of this. I'll admit, it's my doing. I couldn't leave well enough alone, and after you'd left to go after that ring, well, I'm just so tired of the way we've all been treated by Falkar. I was worried about you and angry about Vidkund, so I confronted Falkar directly. He was furious when I told him I'd helped you, and then when I threatened to report him to the Council of Mages, I thought he was going to kill me. He flew into a rage. I didn't even understand some of his ranting, but he said that our days are numbered, and then he stormed out. I don't know if he ever wrote your recommendation. I'm sorry. I didn't expect this to happen. Perhaps you should go look and see if he did write one. You should check his room in the living quarters. If you see the note or anything else unusual, let me know. I'll gladly send it to the council. Oh, just drop it anywhere. I don't think he really cared about it. I think it was some sort of sick joke on his part. It's such a shame. He didn't deserve to die like that. Bye.
I'm Islanwy. I'm on... It sure sounds like Falkar has it in for you. What a bizarre... Goodbye.
I hope I can help. Take care.
What's this? Black soul gems? Oh dear, this is worse than I'd expected. All right, I'll just take these from you. I'll need them for my report to the council. Now, you didn't find any sort of recommendation? Very well. I shall write one myself and include it in my report to the council. In light of the circumstances, I believe they'll find it more than adequate. Farewell.
Welcome, Divine Crusader. I can show you. Goodbye.
I'm Tavella Lethandis. I apologize that I can't give you the respect a guest in my home would normally receive, but I am at my wit's end. I am sorry to be so forward, but I desperately need your help. It seems that my husband, Rice, has gone missing, and I just don't know what to do. Yes, my husband is the Rice Lethandis. Have you heard of him? You haven't? That's strange. Ryth is known far and wide as one of the best painters in all Cyrodiil. His specialty is setting the Great Forest to canvas. The paintings look so amazingly real that some say they can see the trees sway in the breeze. That's a silly notion, of course, but it just goes to show the attention to detail Ryth uses when he paints. Yes. Ryth likes to work in his studio with the door locked so no one can disturb him. He usually comes out to eat dinner and sleep, but 2 days ago he didn't come out at all. At first I wasn't worried. He does that occasionally. But when he didn't come out for a full day, I unlocked the studio with the key he said to use only in emergencies. It turned out he wasn't inside. I'm sure he never left that room. So I have no idea where he's gone. Please, help me find Ryth. I love him dearly, and I am so worried. Oh, thank you so very much. Here's the key to Ryth's studio. You may come and go as you please. If you need me, I'll be around the house. Do hurry. I miss my love so much. Do be careful.
Where did you come from? You look real enough. You must be from the outside. Oh, thank goodness someone finally came. While I'm overjoyed to see a friendly face, I'm afraid I have some bad news for you. You're stuck here like I am. Sorry to break it to you like that, but if it wasn't for that annoying thief, we wouldn't be in this predicament. I was in my studio when a Bosmer wearing dark clothing accosted me. Before I could call for help, he knocked me unconscious. When I came to, I found that the door to my studio was still locked and that the thief had snatched my paintbrush. That's when I saw it. There was something on the canvas of my painting that I hadn't put there. It looked somewhat like a troll, but it was badly done. Then it hit me. The Bosmer must have leapt into the painting, then painted guardians inside to protect himself using the brush of true paint. I knew the secret of my success would be revealed one day. I can tell you all about the brush if you like. Very well. The brush showed up several years ago in the possession of an artist who's serving in the Arnesian War of 396. It seems an errant fireball had exploded next to him, and he lost the use of both arms. He was a stubborn man who didn't want to give up his talent. Being a devout follower of Dibella, he prayed to her for something that would allow him to express himself once more. She heard his plea and gifted him with the brush. It said the bristles of the brush are woven from DeBella's own hair. That injured man was my father. He passed the brush on to me, and I intend to pass it along to my kin one day. Did you want to know how it works? The brush allows the artist to paint from within a canvas. It opens a portal into which the artist may enter to paint things life-sized. All the painter has to do is have the brush in his possession, and whatever he imagines appears in the canvas. Of course, I'd like to wave it around anyway. It makes me feel more like a legitimate painter. I guess it all doesn't matter now. Unless you can defeat those painted trolls, we have no chance of getting the brush back. The trolls that the thief painted seem to have turned on their creator and killed him. He didn't know the brush had its risks. The creatures are now loose all over the forest and in the clearing where I was still working. The brush is on the body of the Bosmer thief there. I will not be able to help you. I am not a warrior. But take these bottles of turpentine. They might help. Do be careful. I'll have to remember to remove the trolls from my painting before I complete this piece. Be cautious, friend. Good work. Now I can paint the portal home. After it's complete, you must go first, or else you'd be stuck in here forever. Follow me. No time to talk. Let's go home. Tavella!
Ryth! Oh, my love, you are home safe. I was so afraid.
If it wasn't for my friend here, you'd be right.
Come, you must need food and rest.
I will rest, but I must take care of our guest first. I don't know how to thank you. You have a good heart to help me get back home. I'll never forget what you've done for me. Here, please take this apron as a token of our friendship. It's not much, but perhaps it will help you in the future. All I ask in return is to keep the brush's existence secret. If word gets around that I have it, I'm afraid more than a lone cut purse will visit me. Safe journey, Sergio.
Please, share the hospitality of our home. Safe travels, Mothzera. You seem far too nice to be one of Ulrich's men. What can I do for you? Oh, please, don't even get me started. That madman won't be satisfied until everyone in town is dead broke. Or in jail. What in Oblivion is Ulrich doing with all that money anyway? I'm sure he's lining his pockets with the gold of the good citizens of Cheydinhal. Take my good friend Aldous Othran, for example. In the last month, he's been fined 6 times. 6! All for being drunk and disorderly. Have you ever gone past a guard barracks? When are they not drunk and disorderly? What kind of a stupid fine is that? Well, Aldous couldn't pay the last 2 fines, so they seized his home and threw him into the street until he could pay it. Bastards. The Count, he could care less about our plight. As long as the roast suckling pig is delivered to his feast table, he's as happy as can be. Well, there's one man who seems to care. Garrus Dorelian, the second in command of the guard. I hear he isn't happy with Ulrich. I don't know what you can do for us in this situation. I mean, Ulrich is the captain, after all. Perhaps you could speak to Garrus. You can find him roaming the county hall of the castle most of the time. Poor fellow. You may be able to find him roaming the streets of Cheydinhal, probably drunk. Only a month ago, he lost his wife. They were traveling the road from the Imperial City when a bandit raiding party struck. He barely escaped alive. Ever since then, he's been drunk. Sure, he gets rowdy sometimes, but he's never hurt anyone. I don't know where the Count found him, but I sure wish he'd send him back. He's a menace to this town. Garrus may be our only hope.
State your business. Wraith Lathandis seems to be back in town. Wonder where he was off to. Be seeing you.
You're off duty now.
My...
I am Andal Indaris, Count Cheydinhal. There is no more generous or just ruler in Cyrodiil, if I say so myself. Just look around. Is not Cheydinhal the model of civic rule? No, no, don't bow. I am just a humble servant of the people. The Count of Skingrad and I are not social intimates. In fact, I don't believe Janice Hasseldor has any social intimates. Concerning this... All right. Don't, please, I'm sorry. Yeah, I get it. I doubt what not hands for me? Thanks. I doubt it. Sure, that I said don't talk such. See? Was that all right? I get it. Yes, in fact, I do have a home for sale. It's a fairly typical Cheydinhal home. It's in decent shape, although largely unfurnished. Don't take too long raising the funds. I have several other interested buyers. Good day.
What do you want? I can't say I'm prepared to speak to you about that. No telling who will end up finding out. Yes? What a great story. Don't, please, don't try to What a dumb... For me? That'll... For me? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. How kind. That's just not funny. I wish I could say that. What nonsense. Yes, yes, whatever you say. All right, I get it. It appears you've spoken to Lavana. I know she sounds a bit like a raving madwoman, but she isn't far from the truth. Ulrich is definitely up to something. Every day we take in exorbitant fines from the people. Where most of that money goes, I have a good idea. Ulrich keeps his quarters locked, but I've glimpsed inside. The things he has in there could never be purchased on a captain's salary. At first, I thought maybe he was from wealthy stock, but many of the goods have been delivered recently. I'd love to bring him to task in front of Count Indaris, but I dare not without a solid witness that will speak against him. Honestly, she's never done anything to be fined or get in trouble. Yet. The person I'd love to bring in as a witness is Aldous Othran. That is, if we could sober him up for 5 minutes. I haven't approached him myself, as Ulrich has eyes everywhere. However, he doesn't know you well enough yet to suspect anything. If you want to help, you need to get Aldous to agree to become a witness. Nothing else can be done. Aldous is living on the street now that his house has been seized. I begged Ulrich to give him more time, but he wouldn't. He won't be hard to find. Just follow the smell of stale mead. Beware of Ulrich. I wouldn't confront him at this time, as he'll surely have you thrown in jail. If you raise a hand against him and strike him down, you'll be accused of murder. Even if Ulrich doesn't do things by the letter of the law, I do. You must locate Aldous. He's a danger to himself and others in his condition.
Get out of my way before I have you slapped in irons.
You here looking for work, meat? Maybe you want a contract? I'm sorry, you're not yet ready for a promotion. This guild is going to hell in a hog cart. Look at what they give me. Keld of the Isles, Odinbar, both guardian rank? Pfft, useless. I can't believe the ridiculous new fines the guards are imposing. Ever since Ulrich took over as captain of the guard, this place is going downhill. Goodbye.
Who are you? Ha! That stupid swit. Throw me out of my home, will he? I'll show him a thing or two about messing with an Orthran. All I did was fall down, sure. Maybe even vomited on the floor of the tavern. Charge me 6 times, Ulrich. Charge me, you fetcher. But I'm not standing for this anymore. You come with me and I'll show you what the Orthrans can do on their backside of the wall. Get out of my way and keep following. I'll show you a thing or two. This is my house. Get out of the way. Move, I say.
Sir, this property has been seized by his lordship, the Count of Cheydinhal. Leave immediately.
I said move. Or by my ancestors, I'll put you on the ground with a split lip.
Sir, I must warn you that threatening a city guardsman is an offense punishable by a fine of no less than 50 gold. Pay, or be jailed.
You swit. How dare you? Ulrich be damned. He can take his fine and stuff it up his backside.
You've been warned. You're now under arrest. Please, come with me.
I'll go nowhere with you, Thatcher. Nowhere!
Yeah! Move along, citizen. There's nothing to be done here. You saw what happened. I had no choice. Aldous attacked first, and I had to defend myself. If you don't like it, take it up with Ulrich. I've heard that Hill the Tall knows a lot about alteration, how to cast shields, and that sort of thing. Move along, please.
I'm so hungry. Rats? We've got Fighters Guild. Blessings of Anu upon you.
What's wrong? Oh no. They killed him? I can't believe this. Ever since his wife passed at the hands of the bandits, his life has been miserable. I'd grown to become fond of him. I wanted to take him into my house, but I was afraid. And now look what's become of him. There are no more options left. Ulrich must be dealt with, and actions speak louder than words. You must do something for me. Go tell Ulrich that I have some information that incriminates him. Tell him to come alone or he won't get it. Then lead him here, and I'll do the rest. I'll make the necessary arrangements for his burial. He'll be buried next to his poor wife. I'll deal with him soon enough. Ulrich will not buy his way out of this one. He'll pay. I promise you.
We must put an end to this travesty of justice. Aldos will be mourned. I won't sit by and watch the innocent being driven to the brink like that. Something must be done, but without bloodshed. Lavanna has always been quick-tempered. You must reconsider her plan. It can only lead to prison for her and for you. I swear that Ulrich will pay for this. We must handle this carefully and prove to the Count that he needs to be arrested. Ulrich has been watching me, so I haven't been able to enact the plan I devised to bring him down. That ends today, now that you're here. The evidence we need to incriminate Ulrich must lie within his quarters. You must sneak in there and retrieve it without being seen. If you're caught, there isn't anything I can do to help you. Just be careful. Aldos's death is indeed a tragedy. We'll do what we can to put his soul at ease. Oh! You're back. Good. Did you find the evidence? I don't see anything here we could use to incriminate Ulrich. You must return with something more tangible. Be careful. I really wish you had followed my advice.
I'm Eulaine Lervu, Castle Mage. Perhaps you've been warned off me as a scandalous, blasphemous scoffer and cynic. The characterization is completely accurate. I despise the gods and those who bow before them. You worship the 9 divines, perhaps. Have they ever helped or harmed you? Of course not. Now, worship a Daedra Lord, and you get effects. Bad ones, of course, but clear and measurable effects. The Azura Coven in the Gerals north of Cheydinhal. Nice folks. Nothing like the blood-drinking Daedra worshippers everyone raves about. A waste of time, of course, worshipping gods in the first place. But at least they're not raving lunatics. Griond Garana can talk her way out of anything. Of course, all she usually talks about is herself. You too.
You're back. Good. Did you find the evidence? You've done it! This letter will spell his undoing when I present it to Count Indaris. Splendid work. Splendid work indeed. I must hasten to the Count and deliver this immediately. Please, meet me back at the Cheydinhal Bridge Inn in about 2 hours. I must speak to the Count.
It's my pleasure. Please continue. You too.
Like I said, meet me in 2 hours at the Cheydinhal Bridge Inn.
Oh!
Yes? Have a good day now.
You saved the church from that wicked old Ayleid king, didn't you? Well done. Be seeing you. I am Naspia Cosma, Cheydinhal's steward. I offer introductory training with blades and may condescend to accept you as a student. To be frank, I prefer a career in the arena to this paper pusher's position. I spoke with Dietsan at the Mages Guild recently. I've never seen someone so happy about being in the guild. Good day.
What can I do for you, Sir Knight? I worked the arena in the Imperial City for a while. Got up to Gladiator, then took a powder. A guy could get hurt, you know. The boots of the Crusader have been given to a worthy knight, I understand. He must have been very brave. Be seeing you.
After speaking to the Count, and in light of the evidence you recovered, Ulrich has been removed from his post and arrested. Many guards are coming forward with more evidence of his greed, so it's safe to say he'll be spending quite a bit of time in the city dungeons. I've been promoted to the post of Captain of the Guard, and hope to return respect to the peacekeepers of this town. The Count and I thank you for helping bring Ulrich's hold on Cheydinhal to an end, and for doing so without unnecessary bloodshed. As a token of our gratitude, as you did this at the risk of false imprisonment, or perhaps your life, we reward you this bounty of gold. On behalf of the people of Cheydinhal, I thank you. Ulrich will be spending years in the city dungeons. This should give him plenty of time to reflect on what he's done. Until we meet again, may your travels be safe and the road remain clear.
Yes? Take care.
What?
Goodbye.
I'm overjoyed to hear that Garrus has replaced Ulrich as the captain of the guard. I'm sure he'll do a fine job. Though I'm happy that Ulrich has been removed from his post, I'm still saddened that there'll be no true retribution for Aldous. When I was younger and living in Vardenfell, my parents instilled in me the code of an eye for an eye. It's hard not to see that through. I'm sorry. I shouldn't berate what you've done for Cheydinhal. Everyone appreciates what you did, as do I. Farewell, Sergio.